Is A$AP Rocky imprisoned? Well, it's only been 3 months after Rihanna and her boyfriend A$AP Rocky welcomed their first child, and word surfaced that A$AP was charged in connection with the November 2021 shooting. And according to the most recent sources, A$AP might face up to 14 years in prison if convicted. How did Rihanna respond when she learned that the father of her son was facing a prison sentence? Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at why A$AP Rocky is going to jail, what's Rihanna's reaction to it, and why Chris Brown came for Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. It was confirmed on May 19, 2022 that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky had a son. According to a source close to the new parents, Rihanna and A$AP have only shared their child's name with immediate family. In addition, the source stated that Rihanna is on cloud 9 and that she wants more children with Rocky. Rihanna loved being pregnant and embraced her pregnant body, a source said, adding that it wouldn't be surprising if the couple welcomed their second child sooner than anticipated. A few weeks after the birth of his first child, A$AP spoke to Days magazine for the first time about parenthood and the principles that he intends to impart on his children. "I'll always remind my children to never lose their inventiveness, even as adults," A$AP added, adding that "I wish to raise my children who are accepting of others rather than prejudiced." As wonderful as that sounds, however, Riri and Rocky do not experience only rainbows and butterflies. Just 1 month before Rihanna gave birth, A$AP was the subject of an infidelity suspicion, and there was even talk that the couple was on the verge of splitting up. Multiple sources alleged at the time that A$AP cheated on Rihanna with designer Amina Muaddi, who had previously made shoes for the Rihanna Fenty label. Influencer Luis Pisano began the story by tweeting, which has since been deleted. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have split. Rihanna ended their relationship after discovering his affair with shoe designer Amina Muaddi. Pisano also said that Rihanna unfollowed Amina on Instagram and that A$AP and Amina were friends years ago. And while it is true that Rihanna no longer follows Amina on Instagram, Amina has refuted the adultery charges and termed it a fabrication. In a statement she shared via her Instagram stories, Amina wrote, "I've been reminded that we live in a society that is so quick to speak on topics regardless of factual basis and that nothing is off limits, not even during what should be one of the most beautiful and celebrated times in one's life." Amina continued by saying that she decided to speak up because the rumors didn't just affect her personally, but also the people she has a great amount of respect for and affection as well in Rihanna. Later, Pisano issued a public apology to Twitter for spreading rumors of cheating and stated that sending those tweets was a foolish mistake. "I'm not going to talk about sources, blame others for a discussion that was started, because at the end of the day, I made the decision to drop the tweet. Press send and put that out with my name on it," he said. Pisano added that he fully understands the repercussions of his conduct and the hurt that he has caused. As Rihanna was significantly pregnant at the time, she preferred to avoid the Twitter drama and did not respond publicly to rumors of Rocky's infidelity. But just as the allegations of her boyfriend's infidelity began to subside, Rihanna was faced with yet another unpleasant circumstance involving him. NBC News claimed on April 20th that A$AP was arrested at LAX airport after landing with Rihanna from Barbados on a private plane. The LAPD arrested and charged A$AP with his deadly weapon. According to LAPD records obtained by NBC News, Rocky was detained in connection with a shooting that occurred near Vista Del Mar and Selmar Avenue in Los Angeles on November 6, 2021. Prior to A$AP's arrest, the public was unaware of the shooting. However, after his arrest made headlines, the LAPD issued a statement on Twitter that read, 33-year-old Rakeem Mayer, a Los Angeles resident, also known as music artist A$AP Rocky, has been arrested in connection to a shooting that occurred in the Hollywood area in November of 2021. The LAPD further reported that on November 6, 2021, the defendant fired a firearm at the victim after an altercation developed between the two acquaintances. The victim sustained a minor injury and afterwards sought medical attention. The statement indicated that the suspect and 2 additional persons fled the area on foot after the gunshot. A$AP was eventually released on bail of $550,000 pending the official charges. In addition, this was the group's first known run-in with the law. In Stockholm, Sweden, he was arrested in July 2019 when he and his entourage got into a confrontation with Mustafa Jafari and another individual. According to the police report, while lying on the ground, Jafari was severely assaulted, kicked, and cut with broken bottles. The police inquiry found that Jafari asked a question in self-defense after A$AP's bodyguard grabbed him by the neck, notwithstanding the assertions of A$AP's attorney that his client was protecting himself. Following the incident, ASAP was taken into custody and arrested, and on August 14th, he was found guilty and given a suspended prison sentence. You'd think that after something like this, ASAP would get his act together, especially now that he's a parent, but it appears that trouble follows ASAP everywhere he goes, as he was just charged in connection with the November 2021 occurrences. According to the Los Angeles Times, Rocky is charged with 2 counts of assault with semi-automatic weapons for allegedly using a firearm himself. Following the charges being announced, District Attorney George Gaskin issued a statement saying discharging a gun in a public place is a serious offense that could have ended with tragic consequences, not only for the person targeted at, but also for innocent bystanders visiting Hollywood. Gaskin stated that his office believed the addition of a particular firearm allegation was necessary. ASAP allegedly pointed a semi-automatic handgun at the victim and fired twice in his direction, according to the prosecution. ASAP Rocky is currently suing the LA County Superior Court for battery and emotional distress. He says in his lawsuit that he was struck by gunfire fragments and needs medical assistance. According to a source, Rihanna is attempting to maintain a low profile in order to preserve the privacy of her child. However, Rihanna fans are significantly more vociferous about this issue, and they express regret for Rihanna since she could have performed much better. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.